Legend of Total War here with part 24, I think, of my Hearts of Iron 4 Let's Play campaign as Australia. Right, so previously we've invaded America, and it's been pretty costly in regard to nukes. We've had to nuke the shit out of them because they just keep sending so many troops to try and take Florida back. However, we've managed to set up a defensive position here, and I doubt there's any number of troops that they can send through here to stop us. We're heavily entrenched. They're going to need to go around it. Brute force isn't going to work. Well, if they're going to need a lot of brute force to get through there. If they bring a lot of brute force, then I'll just nuke it. So yeah, it's not going to work. Because we get nukes about one a month. Anyway, preparing for the eventual defeat of Mexico, holding up a defensive line here, where they can't get past. And it's right up in, oh, that's in plains. But that's in the mountains. That'll be quite defensible. Maybe I should make it here. Well, it's too late. I'll probably put it there. I want to hold these ports. Also gives them more areas to attack from. Maybe I should put forts here as well, just in case. Not a super high priority right now. I don't think it's going to happen for the next few months. Just if they can get started on it and at some point, that would be good. Okay. Cuba has resistance to occupation. So does that. Okay. Well, let's take all of these guys off to Cuba. They should be safe to do that. We've cleared out, I think, most of the... It didn't really go up against a big American Navy. I thought they would be bigger. And we're getting ready for another invasion. This time up this way. I'll need to make sure it's clear again before we go. It's risky doing this without any nukes, because if we get there and... Hang on, what level is this port? Level 2. Well, I'll tell you what, if there's no resistance there, then it's not really risky at all. Because we take a port. The thing that was tricky about this was we had to hold out for a certain amount of time for the ports to get built. Okay, no, they've actually got someone there now. Well, why don't we still attack... Oh, I was about to think, why don't we nuke this? And that's not going to work. Alright, let's just see what else there is up this way. Just go look for ports to go and take, because we need to get supplies through. Can always adjust it to this port if we need to. That's not safe either. Alright, let's try Virginia up here. The reason why I want to go up the east coast here, because that's where all the victory points are. We take just a handful of victory points and we've won. That's all we have to do. So Canada's sitting here on that port. The thing is, if we nuke it, it doesn't do us any good because we still need to build up the port because it destroys the port completely. All right, let's look at Washington. Of course, they've got troops in Washington, but it'd be good to just have a look. He'd have his yeah, you got it there. Superior tactician, number of ships in the first contact. Wow, that's actually pretty good. Okay, yeah, that's not going to happen. Wait a second. Philadelphia. Is that undefended? They're moving units around. They must have just left it momentarily undefended. It's too far away anyway. Let's get back. I'm going to try and move it closer so that we can just close in on these guys here and wipe them out. Hang on, there's not that many of them here now. What level is their fortification? No, nothing there, and just level 1 there. No, still, we've put all these resources into building up these forts. Just stay there for the time being. There's a port there, and no one's standing on it. So don't worry about that. Let's hit here. Oh, hang on. We don't know that for a fact. We can't see it because it's not within that border. No one's there now. I think they changed directions. They can see what I'm doing. Alright, launch. We can always just cancel it if it looks like it's going to go bad. But yeah, gotta take... Oh, fuck off, Navy. Gotta take another port. God damn it, I want to look at the bloody settlement. It's just a level 1 port, but that'll provide enough supplies, so we can always upgrade it. Alright, so we have to just quickly put them on escort mode here. What the fuck's going on? There we go. Now they'll go. So it... Alright, well they're off now. Let's just hope this works. Right, where else is there resistance? Panama Canal? Oh, I see. Yeah, fix that up so we don't have to repair so much shit. Quite a few troops out here in the Bahamas, but it's not in a key location. We're not trying to wipe out every single allied unit. All we're going to do is make them surrender. That's the best way to handle it. If the option's available to do that, then that's what we need to focus on. Okay, now I want you guys to cancel that and stay over here. Because they're still on their way. They'll keep going now because they've already launched. But I want visibility to see if they're sitting in that port, because it's been a few days since we left. Don't know if they're still going to be there, or if it's still going to be empty. It's still empty. That's a stroke of luck. Oh, motherfucker. But luckily it's held by a really weak unit. So that was nothing. Must have nuked him a while ago. Charleston's undefended now as well. No, you keep him for yourself. Okay, slow down just for a moment. First things first, delete this. Let's check the supply issues. No, we're good for supplies. Alright, I want to send 2 units up this way. 1 unit up here. 1 unit there. 2 units over this way, and another 2 over this way. If we can get to the other port, then that'll be good. Just try and spread out as much as possible. Also, there's forts already built here and there. That's not particularly defensible. Because that one there is worth, it's just worth 1 victory point, but still we gotta get all the victory points we can. They'll never bloody stop fighting them. It's just annoying. I mean, he gets plenty of experience, so I shouldn't complain. Alright, speed that back up. Need these guys to get to where they need to go. Actually, if I could just send 1 more over here and there, that would be good. Just to make sure we've got it evenly defensible. I'm considering sending these guys over here. Yeah, do it. Make sure they're defended upon approach. Because we've got the supplies for it. Yeah, because 8 of them only use up 4 supply because of our logistics company. And if we can get to Charleston, it'll be worth even more. And we've got a nuke at our disposal now. So that helps. Alright, the forces at Charleston, they look like the ones that we nuked ages ago, so let's get ready to attack that. 1 unit might actually be enough. Maybe we need 2. Alright, good. Reinforcements en route. Okay, we're doing some serious damage to the US now. In terms of territory taking. But, you know, they're doing serious damage to Mexico. Oh well, who cares about Mexico? Alright, so how much has Mexico lost in total? They've lost fucking 387,000 troops. Well, I've done more damage to America since I've been here. I've killed 1 million Americans since we landed here. But, you know, thanks to nukes. Looks like we'll take Charleston. So that's good. That's another... What level port is that? Good. 2 extra levels of port means more supplies. Oh shit. This is also fairly defensible, I think. What type of territory is this? It's marsh. Okay. We'd also have to cross a river over this way. So let's have a look here. So they're 9% towards capitulation. We've got to make our way up north. But thing is with the Americans, they always have to commit more than us because we've got the superior troops, I think. And when they're making these attacks here, they're just going to kill their own manpower. They're softening up their area here. We could push forward. Just give it a moment. Yep, let's go forward. Go, go, go. Now's our chance. See? That was what it's for. Weaken their position, move forward. Still keep building these forts here, just because if we ever need to fall back, that'll be there ready for us. We don't ever fall back beyond this line here. Because if they manage to push past us here, then we're doomed anyway. Alright, now I want you to focus on coming over here. And I want to try and envelop these guys so we can actually eradicate them completely. Actually, if you could send... Where are you? Send one of them up here, because otherwise he doesn't have enough defense. Actually, he probably needs another one as well. Because there's no fort there, and I'm not going to bother building one, just because we've managed to set the frontier here. That's annoying. I don't click on the port at all. Alright. Good, so we've pushed forward a bit. Now the next setup over here has more forts. We could easily nuke it to get rid of it. But let's try to do this without using any more nukes, for the time being. Save the nukes up for something important. Alright, if we push forward here... No, just keep them there for the time being. Alright, now. Leave 2 behind, and I want you to move down to there, because that looks undefended. Try and cut them off. Alright. Leave 2 behind here, make it 3. Attack this. Douglas MacArthur. There's only a level 4 general, so you'd do better than that. We're fighting hard for this region, but that one's as good as ours. This one here, I don't even know what's there. But if we can trap a few of their units, that's what it's all about. And just put a little bit less stress on us. There's nothing here. Now I've still got units here that I could send in, but obviously I want to make sure that America can't get past here. And I've still got units over here as well. 5 units. I mean, those are Persian. Can't rely on them. Oh, we must have got repelled. How the fuck did that happen? Well, try again. We need to take this region. Ah, damn it. Alright, back off. It's not worth it if we're not going to win. Here's another option. This direction. Good, we've won the battle for Florida, for this region. Then we just need to take that one after this one, and we've got these ones locked off. Losing a few men with all this, but they'll lose a hell of a lot more. There must be more than 100,000 men in all this. Okay, now I just need 2 of you to attack this. And then we just wait until they're starved out, and then we'll eradicate them. Okay, we don't need this many of them there. I don't think. Move them up this way. So let me see, let's count this. Are they going to get there before us? No, we'll get there before them. So 2, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18... 20, blah, 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 about 30 units, maybe a bit less. It's okay, reinforcements are coming. How long are you going to take? 11 hours. What's taking these guys so long? Okay, you'll get there before them, and then, well, they'll come over here. And that, yeah, that'll mean 30 units. 10 days. Good, actually, they just got completely overrun. Good, more Americans dead. Oh, you're evil, you don't like America. Ah, fuck off, just a game. Alright, so... now that they're out of supplies, we just wait for their organisation to die off, and then we finish them off. Pretty easy. So yeah, just don't let them out. So let's see if that's worth about 100,000 of them dead. But more important, well, somewhat importantly, all their equipment disappears as well. So they're and not to mention they lose this territory. So if we have a look here now, I'm by far the major contributor for the for this war. I mean, I'm pretty much single-handedly taking out America right now. Well, you know, Mexico it's helping in its own way by dying. So yeah, just wait there. And then the frontier will become a lot wider than, you know, obviously was before. But, you know, however many troops, actually, we should be able to check. 21. Oh, look at that, exactly 30. Not to mention the ones that we overran there. And those were tanks as well, so have to make more tanks. Doesn't look like they've got any tanks in here, just motorized. How's our Air Force doing? No damage done to them. They're all good. Oh, that's already been researched. Right. Whatever. Oh, fucking idiot. They've got supplies here. There's no way there would be enough to supply them all. But yeah, we have to take this region here. Let's have a look. So they're deficient by only a little bit. Right, you come down here so you can support them. I might have to nuke this. I'm not careful. Send in some guys from here. I was waiting for them to starve out, wondering why they weren't losing much organisation, because they're getting supplies in through this naval base. And we fully repelled them. But if that's any indication of how strong they are, we really should be able to easily push them over. Free civilian factories. Let's build nukes. No, there's nowhere to build them. Alright, infrastructure it is then. Okay, we're in a position where we can attack this now. Funny, it doesn't say that they're running low on supplies. Hey, look at that. Italy's actually showed up. Like, oh, Legion's done all this damage. Let's go and get some of the rewards now. Yeah, fuck off. Oh, Japan is failing in the UK. I knew they would eventually. I'm surprised they lasted as long as they did. So, a setback for the Axis forces in one area, but a major victory in another. Yeah, without supplies, they can't fight. So looking at this, hopefully that's going to go up by at least 100,000. Nothing yet. Just give it a moment. It'll need to calculate it all. Oh, that was only about 30,000. It's probably still the fuck. Oh, other units trying to get away, overrun. Probably need to give that a little while to calculate all those losses. However, victory in Florida. That's a major victory there. And now what do we do? So we've got a defensible line going. They can't commit 40 units to a line anymore, I don't think, on a single region, which means nukes aren't going to be as effective, but that's okay. Why don't we work towards doing another naval invasion? That seems to be working quite well. We need to get our way up the coast, get to those precious victory points, because there's not that many over here. I mean, there's a bit here and there. All we need to do is get to Washington, and then they'll surrender. I don't know why. It just didn't seem like they took that many casualties. Well, whatever the case is, they lost a lot of divisions. Yeah, alright, fine, I'll take it. Yep, sure, I'll take your troops as well. Now we've got 400 troops, yeah, but most of them are expeditionary forces. Yep, the invasion failed, and the Japanese failed. Oh well, we'll have to deal with the UK after we've dealt with the Americans. I would have thought, you know, the UK would fall before America, but we got this. Alright, so what are you going to do? Well, if we're going to go up the east coast, we need to firstly go and explore it. We could nuke Washington. Well, that'd get rid of the last of their national unity. Down 9%. Still not enough to end the war, so I won't worry about that right now. Alright, so what have they got here? I'm trying to bloody look here. Would you just fuck off? Okay, so they've got a level 2 coastal fort, level 1 regular fort, level 1... I think of 2 different types of units here. Let's keep looking. Let's look up here to Virginia. Maybe we can find something a little bit easier to hit. While that's going on, let's get another group of... split that in half, of 9 prepared to hit something. You can always adjust that later. No one's sitting in Philadelphia. Alright, I'm going to move you over this way. I mean, that's what 20... Fuck off. 20 victory points. And then we'll be really close to Washington. Alright. The thing is that victory point there might just win us the war anyway. Or we can just go to Newark. New York is right there. How long is this going to take anyway? 31 days. Well, it gives us time to build up some nukes. Yeah, I really don't want to be involved in pushing them back. I don't give a shit. So France is completely gone. They've three divisions left. I don't even know if they've got any territory left. So what's left? We've got the UK, United States, Ireland. They've lost all their troops. And that's it. And Canada. Where the fuck was Canada? Up the top here, they've still got
few divisions. So it's basically we're only up against 4 countries. Yeah, they're out. I mean, they've got some units, but they're scraping the barrel. Their whole bloody country is just out of manpower. What's the population of Ireland anyway? So 1.7 plus 1.2, so 3 and 3. Let's just say 4 million people. It's half of what I've got. Well, don't forget, they've also taken twice as many casualties as me. There's no one sitting in Washington. Fuck this. Alright, what we're gonna do... Ah, crap. Okay, we're gonna add them all to the thing. And then I'm going to just leave 3 of them and take the rest off so that we're ready to go in 2 days. I mean, if there's no one sitting in Washington, then I'm fucking taking it. Yoink, bitch. Get that going as soon as possible. Okay, and I want you patrolling the area. Is that going to go ahead? No, you're going to have to patrol here as well. They left Washington undefended, the morons. Just a handful of troops goes over there and takes it away from them. Should be fairly easy to defend. I mean, look at that. Level 10 fort. 3 troops will hold out against that for quite some time. And of course, we'll send reinforcements. But that might just end the war. You going now? I've not reached the destination yet. Oh, they're off. Okay, let's go. Alright, off they go. Let's speed this up. Okay, since they've started... Where's my thing? Stop that now. Go back over here. I need to keep an eye on this. If units show up in Washington, we need to abort. We're only going after this because it looks like it's just silly of them to leave it undefended, especially when I've done this like 3 or 4 times now. Still undefended. I tell you what, if they surrender, it better all go to Australia, but not like half of it go to what's it called? Germany. I can't believe this. I can't believe they've left it undefended like this. Where is it? No, they're not ready to surrender just yet. Pretty close. But still, we've taken Washington. Alright. I want to get another group of 3 to go after New York. Fuck, just 2 even. Because it's... not New York. Philadelphia. It's undefended. Who cares? Oh, you know what? I'm going to nuke New York. Why? Because I just want their national unity to go down. Should be easy to supply that area. I can't believe we just, yoink, took New York. Not York, Washington. Took their capital city. No resistance. And there goes fucking New York. And they're right down to as low as it can go. So they're 52% towards capitulation. But that was worth 40 victory points. He must have a lot. Well, yeah, there's a lot of cities worth a lot of victory points. That's the problem. Well, still, we got the capital. And just no resistance anywhere else. Oh, fuck it, just go straight for Philadelphia. We'll switch them over to New York. Or something. There's no resistance here. I'm not going to worry about this stuff because we're just about ready to beat the United States. Okay, no, they've got someone here, but you could easily beat him. Get back. He's trying to get over to that fort, I think. Let's see, how long will that take you? 2 days. And they'll get there first. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I was wondering why they didn't come into contact. But without any organisation, he's going to get pushed back. And not just pushed back, but pushed out of Philadelphia. They can't even get back there now. Man, America, you guys cannot defend your territory, can you? So the thing about Philadelphia, though, when we get there, since we nuked the area... Oh, hang on. Maybe just because we can't see what's there, but it should be pretty much destroyed. Maybe not. So that one's worth... Was it 30 victory points or was it 20? It's not telling me how many victory points it's worth. Got to get to New York as well. Oh, you know what? Just fuck naval invasions. Hang on. No, it's almost done. All right, you come over here. I want to see what's hanging out in New York. Why won't it tell me how many victory points it's worth? There's someone in New York, but they're really weak, so that shouldn't be a problem. You guys should just go whenever you're ready. Yeah, they're too focused down south. It's possible that they're getting... did they actually get Mexico? Where's Mexico City? Oh, they're still a little while away from that. Okay, Philadelphia's been taken, and they're so close to surrender. I reckon if we took New York, that's it, they're gone. You're just gonna have to sit there. So looking at the place, yeah, well you can get supplies in pretty easily. What's this? Oh, they've got a nuclear reactor here. Well, I've just taken that away from them. Yeah, all their forces are really badly weakened. Alright. Just wait until this is ready. How many days? 2 more days to go. You can hold out against their weakened forces and we'll nuke them if we have to. Alright. Off they go. And if this works, this should end the war, because I think Philadelphia was worth 20 victory points, although I can't actually tell. Maybe it wasn't actually worth any. It was definitely worth some. And the thing is, once we've taken that, that's just 20% of their victory points, and they'll just surrender. Okay, you can stop now. Just stay over here. What's this? Pennsylvania, who cares? Wait, I never nuked that. I nuked New York. What am I thinking? That's why New York is fucked up. It's not completely damaged though, or completely destroyed. As long as one port level is there, it's okay. Oh no, you gotta be fucking kidding me! I forgot to adjust it. Shit! Cancel, cancel, cancel! Stop! Ah, I'm such an idiot. I forgot to edit it from here to New York. I missed my opportunity. Now they need to go all the way back. Actually, what we can do is just assign someone else to it, and then they'll get off. So overly excited. Right. Now I need to put them back on this. I forgot to switch the bloody orders. It's okay, one soldier should still be able to deal with that. And just to make doubly sure, here, have a nuke. And they'll come in as well. Ah, it's annoying that I forgot to do that. And they're coming back, but they've got no organisation. Oh well. If they've got no organisation, they're not going to be good in a fight. Well, hopefully just one guy can deal with this. Okay, you just stay here. I need to be able to see what's going on. Also, you'll be able to provide support. Uh-oh. I know you're okay. You've got supplies, right? But the thing is, you're encircled. Alright, look, I'll send you some reinforcements. No, go by port. Slow down. Oh, we didn't succeed. Ah, shit. Dead quickly. Alright, both of you, just cancel, and we'll just stop the order. It didn't work. They were able to resist us there. We can go to Providence. Alright. Forget about that, that doesn't matter. Go and protect Washington. Oh, they took Baltimore back. Doesn't really matter, it's only worth 5 victory points. So how are we looking here? Alright, well you got reinforcements coming. That should help. Alright. You're gonna be like this? Fuck off and die. That'll teach him. One more set of stuff to research. Yeah, because you got to stop them from. If they lose here, they got nowhere left to withdraw to. These guys here won't have good organisation, so it's a little bit risky. Okay, there's no one in New York now. Okay, good. They're all there. That should stop them from attacking, so we should be alright. Okay, have you guys recovered your... What are you doing? Oh no, you're still getting back. Let's throw another unit in there as well. So that should say 4. No, I must have selected the same unit. Is that 4 now? Okay, good. They're not getting into these areas easily. Yeah, they'll hunker down, fortify, they're not getting in. And if they start to get in, I'll nuke them. Alright, go. Let's have a look. I didn't really wait for their full organization to get sorted, but since there's no one sitting in New York, we'll just get on with it. I don't care about the text right now, or any of that other shit. I'm just focusing on this. Fuck all that other crap. Not important. Boston up here, that's worth another 20 victory points, but I think that if we can manage to take this, that should end the war. So Philadelphia is actually worth 20 victory points. Someone's worth more. I'm sure that these two guys here can sort out Washington. And the longer they're left alone, the more they'll fortify. And also I can nuke them if it gets too hard for them. Okay, I need to see what's going on here. And also, it's good if these guys could provide naval bombardment support. Okay, they've arrived. No one's here in New York. They've left it undefended again. We'll see if we can just jump over to Newark as well. If they... Well, they'll definitely make it. 15 hours. Just if it doesn't end the war. Providence up here, is that worth anything? 1 victory point, no, I wouldn't bother with that. Newark's worth 5. United States of America, you have surrendered. Yeah, just wait for them to actually realize that they're fucked and have them surrender. Notice the pause, that means they're surrendering. Okay. The United States has capitulated. We gotta read this. Eric Campbell has announced that the cowardly American nation could no longer withstand the pressure from overwhelming presence of Australian forces throughout the country. The American government chose to flee the country and has gone into exile. Their main forces have capitulated. The Centralist Australia is now in control of their home area. Well, how about that? We look at all the territory we've gained. Australia owns America. How about that? Now, we still need to go and defeat Canada, though. But with Americans out of the war, they've still got some armies elsewhere. But this is like the greatest victory in history, just about. Of course, any Americans watching this will just dislike the whole video. Hey, it's just a game. Funny how people get butthurt about their own country all the time. It's just a fucking video game. Japan wants to send some divisions. No, you keep them for yourself. I don't need them. Yeah, but we gotta deal with fucking Canada forces. God damn it. Alright, well we don't need these guys down here now. So, we'll take just our Australian forces. And let's move up through Mexico. To take this. So yeah, just a little bit of resistance fighters, that's all that is left. So all we have to do now is defeat the United Kingdom and then that's it. Game over for the Allies. I tell you what, I thought America was going to be a lot more difficult. I mean, the thing is, you know, we beat them in the best way we could. We beat them without having to kill them. I mean, we killed a lot of them, but that was thanks to nukes. Also, the amount of revolts that are going to come from this, it's just all over the place. There's going to be problems. I don't even bother with free military factories. We just defeated the United States of America. Who fucking cares about that shit now? Yeah, push them back. Do I need to? Well, hang on. Here's. Don't nuke your own territory. Don't shit where you eat. Alright, cool. So yeah, we just got to mop up the last little bits of resistance in the area. I can't even see what's going on there. So, Canada. How much resistance can we expect from that? Where is it? Where the fuck is Canada? Oh, right there. Between 53 and 87 divisions. And I'm sure I would have nuked some of that. Some of them are here anyway. They're going to get killed. They're in a really bad position right here. Because they're... these ones have, you know, hightailed it back to home. But these ones can't get back. Yeah, I need your help over here. We've got to bomb them. Is there anything worth bothering to research? No. Of course, we absolutely saved Mexico's ass. They were, you know, they were a couple of months away from getting to Mexico City, and then all of the American forces disappeared. All gone. Well, you know, 90% of them. If we look back at America, what have they got left? They've still got somewhere between 157 and 262 divisions left. But their forces are scattered. Alright, finish these ones off. So that's 5. Some Americans in there and Canadians. Come up here. Now, to deal with Canada, how are we going to go about that? Their national unity is at 90%. We can get that down to 20%. Let's have a look. That's worth 20. That's worth 20. I definitely think nuking them would be a good idea. Vancouver's worth 15. Ugh, it's too far away. You don't want to have to conquer the whole fucking thing. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Where the fuck do you think you're going? Alright, they're done. Alright, I want them to force march to here. Need to get there quickly. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. So if we look at our war contribution now, 33%, come on, I just defeated the United States and it didn't even increase very much. Bombing score is 994 out of 1,000, so we can't get it much higher than that. You think our occupation score would be a lot higher now that we've taken the United States of America? Well, whatever. The thing is, after the war's over, I'm not going to be able to get all this stuff back. Because I've taken more than 50%, I'd say, of Allies' territory, but I'm only going to get 33% of it. Oh well. We wouldn't have been able to do this if the Axis forces hadn't lost, or hadn't killed so many of them up until this point. Good, looks like we overran them. Also, we're now in control of all of United States nuclear bomb facilities. And all their factories. We've got more guys down here. That's okay. How about you guys get back over there? Can you move from... yeah, send you over here. Oh, hang on. You help them out. Alright, now we need to get our Air Force up there. So, let's have a look. Where is there a good airfield? 2,000 airplanes? Good. Oh, we can move them up even further. And then from here we gotta get ready to nuke the shit out of Canada. Bring their national unity right down before we start taking their victory points. I don't think we need to worry too much about... oh fuck, look at my manpower. Because I took all of the Americans. Oh, that's good. 992 million non-core population. What are we looking at here? Yeah, as far as killing off their battalions are concerned, we don't need to worry about that too much. Just get rid of their national unity. Otherwise we'll be fighting for the next fucking 3 years. So I'm not going to move into their territory just this second here. No, go around this way. Okay, our aircraft have made it. Let's get our air superiority going on over there. No resistance anywhere. Alright, so what's it going to be? Ottawa, which is their capital, or Montreal? Why don't we nuke both? So let's see how much that damages their national unity. It's a fair bit, but we need to get it right down to 10%. So, do it again. Oh yeah, we're evil. I don't care. Alright, so... now it's down to 48%, well 38%. 48%, whatever. I don't know if that's worth half their victory points or not, so we'll wait until we get some more nukes. We'll get another one in a minute. And yeah, just bring it down, just to make it a lot easier to finish off this war, and then we can focus on the UK. Well, here's an idea. Why don't we take Greenland, then Iceland, and then come down here, and then use that to attack from northern Scotland. That way the Germans don't take anything. Yeah, I was going to say, you better buddy be handing that over to me. Problem is I'm very similar coloured to Mexico. Okay, we're an hour here, but let's just finish off the day with a nuke to Ottawa. Oh, no, you don't. Okay, so let's have a look now. So they're on 34% national unity. And get that down 14% more. But, you know, only one nuke a month, basically. Well, actually, we seem to be making them one every couple of days. Thanks to the US sources. Anyway, that's the end of this episode. Situation is, of course, pretty much unlosable at this situation. At this point. Allies have lost. Without America helping them, Britain has lost all of its manpower anyway, well, most of it. Canada's not going to put up much of a fight. Anyway, guys, like and subscribe. Part 25, I think, is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.